Hello, my name is Erin Pierce, and today I'm going to share with you the results of my case study on organizational culture in the workplace. Any group that we are a part of, whether it is a church group, a school group, social group, or a group work environment, can share a culture. That is, they share a common identity. An organizational culture that then is a group within a company that shares things in common. This is a great short video that shows what organizational culture can look like in the work.
Do you enjoy going to work? Maybe there are days you dread. Or maybe there are chats you love and meetings you loathe. Or maybe it's the other way around. What is your perfect workplace? A positive workplace might have different details for everybody, but the result should be the same. An optimistic workforce with employees who feel empowered and enjoy coming to work. It means more collaboration, creativity, productivity, and profitability. The happier people are to be at work, the better customer service will be. The better the culture, the greater your company's reputation and recognition. Everybody wins in a positive workplace culture.
Creating good culture in the workplace is much more than just bringing a ping pong table and putting it in the break room. It's about bringing people together to share a common vision, a common goal, something that allows both the company and employee to be able to grow, prosper, and feel good about what they are accomplishing together. The most successful companies see their employees as assets and often the face of the company that the public sees first. It is this first line group that needs to be on board with the company's mission so that progress can be made, and organizational culture can do just that. Here are 5 key items that contribute to a positive workplace culture.
Every workplace culture is different, filled with different people, objectives, and industries. There's no one-size-fits-all approach that develop a positive culture. However, there are general steps and behaviors that allow for a higher chance of creating a positive workplace culture. 5 key determinants that contribute to a positive culture are a focus on people, positive communication, employee feedback, a clear understanding of the purpose and vision of the employer and employees, and humor. Every workplace culture is different.
There are a number of companies out there that have taken the idea of organizational culture and fully embraced it. The following slides will highlight 3 companies that have been selected due to their outstanding work in bringing culture to life as part of who their companies are. Let's take a look at what makes them leaders in organizational culture, or the why behind it all. One of the ways Patagonia has embraced workplace culture is through families and helping employees achieve a better work-life balance. Their on-site childcare program is just one example of how they have shown their employees that they are valued. This allows employees to do their best work while knowing that their families are both close by and well taken care of. Let's take a look.
It's incredible to be able to sit down and and interact with my daughter like this during the day, meet her for lunch, have a chocolate milk, and just see how her day is going, and still be 50 feet from my desk. Let's see your final move, Ruby. What's it gonna be? Wow.
I'm a new mom. My daughter is 8.5 months old, and she's been in the program since she was a few months old when I came back to work after maternity leave, and it's been incredible. I've been able to come in and nurse throughout the day, see her, be part of her day. It's really the best of both worlds because I love my job.
There are certainly companies that do have childcare, but it doesn't look like this. One of the things we look at or we consider when we look at childcare is what's the impact? What does it mean? And one of the things you can very quickly see in terms of a big impact is that 100% of the moms who have gone on maternity leave at Patagonia have returned. We have kids in our program who have now grown up and are managers and leaders here at Patagonia today, all over the building. So if you're running a business and you know for sure the very kids of the people you're employing are going to be leaders and managers of your company, then the decision to create an environment that they can be with their parents as much as possible, that is great for the kids and great for their parents, is really a no-brainer.
I absolutely think the program that we have at Patagonia should be and can be replicated by companies across the U.S. It's something that I feel like we're very behind the times when you look at other countries in terms of maternity, paternity benefits, and having on-site childcare programs. There is a cost associated with having your kids here, even though Patagonia subsidizes it. But if you look at the alternative and hiring a nanny, at the end of the day, it makes financial sense to have a program like this. And then certainly from an intangible standpoint, having your kids on site is something that you can't put a price tag on.
Inclusivity and happiness are key parts of the culture at Zoom. With a laid-back, accessible management style, Zoom provides mentors for new employees, has paid time off, and puts an emphasis on happiness in the workplace. It's a combination that works. Let's take a look.
I don't think opportunities come along like this very often. You know, there's only going to be a certain number of companies that just rise and stand out amongst all others, and I think you're starting to see Zoom do that. Hi, my name is Greg Holmes. I'm the head of sales here at Zoom. Zoom to me is just a huge breath of fresh air to the video, web conferencing, virtual meeting space. It feels really natural so people can focus on, you know, the communication, the collaboration, and really engaging with those that they're meeting with. Delivering happiness is really what drives everything, and that's deliver happiness to our customers, but also to our internal employees.
We have a very generous time off policy, a great laid-back atmosphere. Basically anyone in executive leadership is really open and easy to talk to. We have a new hire program where they pair a new hire with someone who's been here for 6 months or longer. So they take them out to coffee, they take them out to lunches, take them out to different happiness events that Zoom holds. And it really just makes you feel included and well acclimated to your role and the company as a whole.
Zoom was actually my first job straight out of college. I started as an intern, but it quickly evolved to, hey, you're really good at this, let's give you a budget, let's let you be responsible for it, build it out for the year, build it out for the next year even. We can kind of evolve your role.
Whether you're just joining out of college or you're an employee who's been here for 5 years, I think we want everyone to always work hard at building yourself, bringing new people and younger generation in. It teaches us a lot too. What are their needs? And what kind of changes maybe do we need to think about in the technology to make sure we address those folks? There aren't many companies that just have that trajectory with the right technology, the right culture, the right people, all combined to create just a unique experience.
Microsoft's recipe for organizational culture includes sharing the company's vision with employees and helping them to achieve a growth mindset. Harvard Business Review defines a growth mindset as individuals who believe their talents can be developed through hard work, good strategies, and input from others. Microsoft's focus on helping their employees to learn and grow, both personally and professionally, is part of their culture of success. Let's take a look.
I love the respect that comes with working for such a large company and the impact. I fixed a bug that impacted 100,000 customers, and I did it in seconds. And that's crazy. Nothing that I do touches that many people.
It doesn't matter really what product you're working on. If it's leaving the four walls of Microsoft, it's going to impact at least millions of people.
That motivation alone really changes your whole compass.
Everyone is very supportive and everyone has a growth mindset and they want to learn more.
Microsoft supports you in developing yourself as an individual because they understand if as an individual you're developed, you'll end up only helping and bettering the company.
Managers really encourage you to get involved in other things outside of work, whether that's doing a hackathon or being part of the Give campaign, because it's such a big part of Microsoft's culture.
One of the biggest passions I have is teaching younger students, specifically girls, that computer science can be a girl thing. It is awesome that Microsoft supports me using my work hours to teach these middle school girls.
I DJ both in Seattle and across the country on weekends. Because I was able to share those different things with my manager and my teammates, now I'm DJing for events within the company and my teammates are hiring me for their events.
We are encouraged to continue learning.
My team is okay that I'm gone every once in a while for diversity recruiting or a conference to learn and better myself.
I really love working at a company that has a mission statement that is so relatable.
We know that we want to empower every single human on this planet to do more.
A company that encourages diversity and inclusion, where I, being a woman, Latina in tech, feel 100% supported and encouraged to share my thoughts. It really makes the picture complete.
I wholeheartedly believe I'm making an impact in people's lives. There's not too many feelings in this world that make you feel better than that.
I'm just inspired every day. The culture itself is inspiring, the people around me are inspiring, and what the company allows us to do, both inside the office and out, makes me excited about the future of Microsoft.
As we have seen with Patagonia, Zoom, and Microsoft, studies show that happier employees not only worked faster, but achieved greater success in the workplace. This graph shows the correlation between happiness and effectiveness quite clearly. The World Economic Forum states that employees achieved 13% higher sales over their unhappy colleagues. So we can see that it does make a difference with happier employees. In conclusion, organizational culture then is the idea that employees and companies can work together for their mutual benefit. Respect, empathy, hard work, and creativity are often the hallmarks of such a collaborative effort. However, creating a positive, inclusive workplace culture takes time, effort, and planning. Sticking to your core values, listening to your employees, striving to be empathetic, and then throwing in a little humor and fun. It's a winning mix for all involved that's worth striving for. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey.